Good morning, beloveds. Um, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, oh well. There's weather coming. Uh, in it was supposed to be here at 7. It wasn't. So my threat of if it's raining, I'm gonna go back to bed instead of going to the park. Well, we went to the park. But I'm still being gentle on my knees. So it was one loop, and I think there was a hawk, and then I think there were a couple of hawks because we didn't see that many squirrels. So, yeah, and it's just kind of hot and muggy out there. And then tomorrow morning, like it was 70 degrees when we woke up this morning. Tomorrow when we wake up, it's gonna be 41. All right. As opposed to, I saw a post from Michelle where she said it was 9 degrees where she is, but it feels like -1. So I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much. I'm not. It's just weather. All right. It is December 18th. My peace I give to my world. And our quote is, I have no tact except the exercise of gentleness. And that is the Oracle of Sumiyoshi. And that is Sumiyoshi. Harmony is the automatic action of spirit, and in me this action now manifests. The universe is order, harmony, and peace. Despite my present affairs, I now acknowledge this and act from this premises. If the sun fails to shine, the tide to rise, and fall in the sea, then neither can my few matters be disturbed nor upset. God's universal law of order is now in me, through me, and around me. It is my peace of mind. It is the order in all things I do. Having this peace, I now share it with others. My whole mental atmosphere is radiant with peace. My home, my office, and my entire environment are bathed in it. This peace, born of God, is infectious, and my fellow man receives it. I have a poised, balanced mind in a poised, balanced body. God's eternal harmony and order are mine, and I let them express through me. My family and coworkers sense this and are healed by this. Peace flowing out from me heals everyone I contact. It is a subtle, soothing balm to all their fears and doubts. They feel better for having spoken to me or clasped my hand. Every room I enter is alive with divine harmony and order. Well, come on. The cat wants up. Come on. There you go. Gabby's turning into a little old lady and doesn't jump as well, and she wanted up. All right. Okay. I lost my place, baby girl. All right. Every room I enter is alive with divine harmony and order. God's presence is made alive by the truth I know and the love I emanate. Power flows to the weak. Positive conclusions flow to the uncertain, and God's omniscience is made visible. The whole of spirit is in the whole spirit of God in every person is quickened into right action. I walk this day as a divine creation. Nothing in me can confuse, for God alone is the center of my thinking. My divinity is obvious. My peace blesses all. Life flows easily and all things work together for good. Radiating peace, I am a blessing to all and a problem to none. A warm welcome awaits me wherever I go. Joy greets me in every face, and cooperation appears everywhere. I see nothing but peace as I look at the people around me. They too are centered and grounded in the one universal order and harmony in God. Sensing the eternal good, my friends join with me in silently acknowledging it. We are all of one mind now, and together we bring peace to all who are hurt and confused. This is my job today. All right. What? No. Sorry. Gabby has just decided to tell me off. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Oh, it's always made more exciting. Okay. The closer we get to Christmas, I think the more he seems to be focused on peace. And honestly, that really is one of the best things that we can do, is to focus on how we want to carry ourselves through this world in knowing who we are. That's Gabby. You can see her over my shoulder. So in this reading today, that's what he's doing. He's making statements of, this is who I want to be. This is who I want to be. It may not be who I am now, but this is who I want to be. So I'm going to state it as a fact. I'm going to state it as if it already is, because in the mind of God it is. And so by stating it as a fact and stating it in present tense, I'm allowing it to filter into my consciousness, to root in my consciousness, and to grow in my consciousness. Because that is my goal. That is my goal, to be that island of calm. So no matter what's going on around me, if I'm calm, then everybody else they have, I don't know, you see those pictures of I think chickens mostly, where it starts to rain and all the chicks immediately run to mama chicken, and she spreads out her wings and they huddle up under her. That's what I would like to be. I would like to be that calm when things are just crazy around us. And so people can come to me and they can lean up against me and they can feel that calm. And it's not my calm. That's God's peace. That is what I am plugged into, and that is what I am letting flow through me to them. So they're not taking anything away from me, because it's coming from an inexhaustible source, and they are, and then they can fill up on it, and then they can carry it out. And if they can get that calm from me, then the next person they encounter, it spreads. It spreads. And so that's kind of the goal. Gabby. And it says, life flows easily and all things work together for good. So radiating peace, I am a blessing to all and a problem to none. When we are, which is the reason why I encourage the loving, kind, compassionate practice every day. Because when we are peaceful, then we radiate peace, and we really are a blessing. And we don't even have to speak to people. All we have to do is be that calming presence. We don't even have to say anything. And people just kind of, they take it, when they walk into our aura of peace and calm, they can take that deep breath, and they can, for one moment, that one moment where they can take a deep breath, and then their heart rate calms down, their breathing calms down, their mind calms down, their body calms down, and peace spreads. All right, there's some really good lines in here. My peace I give to the world. My peace I give to my world. And I absolutely love the quote. I have no tact except the exercise of gentleness. Is it kind? Is it loving? Is it kind? Is it compassionate? If it's not, then I'm not going to say it. And sometimes we do have to communicate hard truths, but we can always do it in a loving, kind, compassionate, gentle way. So that's from the Oracle of Sumiyoshi. All right, so harmony is the automatic action of spirit, and in me this action now manifests, because I recognize that it is who I am. It is one of the the gifts that I have because I am a beloved child of God. You are a beloved child of God. So harmony is one of your gifts. You get to choose to manifest it. The universe is order, harmony, and peace. Despite my present affairs, I now acknowledge this and act from this premise. So, if I believe that the universe is order, harmony, and peace, no matter what's going on around me, then I accept that, and then I will start to act so, which means that my present affairs will then start to reflect that. It may take time. It may take time. We are in relationship with people, so, I acknowledge that. If the sun fails to shine, the tide to rise and fall in the sea, then neither can my few matters be disturbed nor upset. I have no idea what that line means. So I encourage you to take that line into your, meditation and see what speaks to you, because I don't know. God's universal law of order is now in me, through me, and around me. It is my peace of mind. It is the order in all things I do. To recognize that law. It's like the law of gravity. It's like there's nothing we can do against it. Gravity's going to get us at the end. Well, God's law of order and peace will get us in the end if we're willing to slow down and listen. Having this peace, I now share it with others, which is the whole point. Like, once I give myself the gift of peace, I cannot help but share it. It's like, because being able to take that deep breath, it's like, then I stop and I think everybody should be able to do this. My whole mental atmosphere is radiant with peace. My home, my office, my entire environment are bathed in it, because the peace comes from within. Peace comes from within. So that means that we will make peaceful decisions, and our outer environment will start to reflect our inner environment. This peace, born of God, is infectious, and my fellow humans receive it. My fellow beings receive it. So like I said, this peace is born of God, which means it's coming from an inexhaustible source. It will not run out. I have a poised, balanced mind in a poised, balanced body. You got stuff to do? Go look yourself in the mirror and say that to yourself. It's like, all right, I have stuff to do today, so I am going to do it with this. I have a poised, balanced mind in a poised, balanced body. I can handle anything. God's eternal harmony and order are mine, and I let them express through me. It is a choice. It is a choice. We are always at choice. Why not choose order and harmony? My family and coworkers sense this and are healed by this. You know who they are. You know the peaceful people in your life. You know how you feel when you're around them. You want to be around them. You can give that same gift. Peace flowing out from me heals everyone I contact. And I don't have to say anything. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is be the beloved child of God that I am. That's it. That's it. That is all it requires of me. Because then I am that island of calm. I am that peaceful calmness. And people are free to take a deep breath in my presence. It is subtle. It is a subtle, soothing balm to all their fears and doubts. They feel better for having spoken to me or clasped my hand. Because not only have I not hurt them, but I have been kind, compassionate, loving, even if I've done nothing more than said hello. Every room I enter is alive with divine harmony and order, because I'm bringing it with me. You can bring it with you. Power flows to the weak. Positive conclusions flow to the uncertain, and God's omnipotence is made visible. So the whole Spirit of God in each and every person is quickened into right action. All right. Now, go look yourself in the mirror and say this to yourself. I walk this day as a divine creation. Because it's true. You walk every day as a divine creation. You are a divine creation. Whether you believe it or not. So why not believe it? Why not act like it? Why not, and this is kind of where that fake it or make it until you make it comes in. Why not believe that why not start to believe, start to feel, know that you are a divine creation. I tell you every day that you are a beloved child of God. All right? You are a beloved child of God, which means you are a divine creation. So consciously today, walk this day as a divine creation. And if you can do it for one day, you can do it for two. And if you can do it for two, you can do it for three. And if you can do it for three, well, you'll walk every day as a divine creation. Nothing in me can confuse, for God alone is the center of my thinking. My divinity is obvious, my peace blesses all. Life flows easily, and all things work together for good. Radiating peace, I am a blessing to all and a problem to none. Radiating peace, I am a blessing to all. It does not require anything of me other than to be who I am. To be that radiant divine creation, to be that beloved child of God, to be that loving, kind, compassionate being that God knows me to be, that Spirit created me to be. That's it. I do not have to do anything more than that to be a blessing to anybody and everybody, especially and including myself. All right? So when you are radiating peace, you are the ultimate blessing to yourself. A warm welcome awaits me wherever I go. Joy greets me in every face, and cooperation appears everywhere. And that's kind of one of those things. It's like when you are peaceful and radiating that, when you are radiating that peace, when you are being that loving, kind, compassion, people are much more cooperative. I mean, it works. It works. All right. I see nothing but peace as I look around. I look at the people around me. They too are centered and grounded in the one universal order and harmony of God. If you do not know what to treat for when you are treating for people, if you do not know what to treat for, that is an excellent statement. I see nothing but peace when I look around at the people around me. They too are centered and grounded in the one universal order of one universal order and harmony of God. All right. So if you do not know what to treat for, treat that people are centered. Treat that people are grounded. Treat that they feel that universal order and that harmony and that peace. And treat that they know who they are. It's like we look for the peace. We hold the space for them to find it themselves. Sensing the eternal good, my friends join with me in silently acknowledging it. It's like that secret look that passes between each and every one of us. It's like we know. Yep. We know who we are. We know who each other. We look at each other's eyes and we see God looking back at us. We see love looking back at us, and we see Spirit made manifest. We are all of one mind now, and together we bring peace to all who are hurt and confused. This is my job today. All right. So the mission, I know he just said that this is the mission. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to walk this day as a divine creation radiating peace. To walk this child as the beloved, to walk this day as the beloved child of God that we are. To know that and to see that in everyone we encounter, even when they're not acting like it, especially when they're not acting like it. And it doesn't call for us to do anything. When we meet people that are not acting like the beloved child of God that they are, we don't have to do anything other than have a loving kind and response to them, and take a deep breath. It does not mean we have to stay in the situation. It does not mean we have to fix them. It does not, because we can't. The only people that can fix them are themselves. It doesn't mean we have to do anything other than, when we encounter them, know them for who they are. Know them for who they are. We don't have to convince them. All we have to do is know them. So, and they eventually will know themselves. All right, beloved. So that is the mission. You are a divine creation. Believe it. Act like it. Feel it. That's the point of spiritual practice, to get into that heart space and feel that love flowing through us. All right. Yes. The other thing, as I do, that was the mission for today, but I'm also going to encourage you, as I always do, to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. Whatever it looks like, be it a small thing, i.e. 3 deep breaths, a nice cup of tea, or, a day of rest. Take the day off. Rest your mind, let the dirty dishes sit in the sink for a little bit. They'll still be there tomorrow. We can take care of it. But take care of yourself. That loving, kind, compassionate thing, why I encourage you to do it every day is I'm encouraging you to create a habit. I'm also encouraging you to create a first response. If your first response to whatever that happens around you is loving, kind, and compassionate to yourself, then you can do it for anybody else. It also means that you are that much closer to radiating peace all the time. All the time. I mean, we're all going to have our moments. We're all going to have our moments. But when things happen, if we have been practicing that kindness, that love, that compassion, when things happen, then that can be our first response. We have created a bank to draw from. And things will smooth out a whole lot faster. All right, beloveds. I also encourage you to do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like. I went to the park today. It's Saturday. I love the park. And there were a few squirrels and a couple of blue jays. They're too fast for me to catch right now, though. I may have gotten one picture and it's not a good one, but ew, it's still fun. I would encourage you to go get a face full of sun, but we've got a storm coming. So, bright light early in the morning. It'll reset those hormones. And drink plenty of water. Always, always, always hydrate. It's super good for you. Whatever else you do, please open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It is all around us. And the way we find it is to look for the good and praise it, as Emma says. Because the more we look, the more we find. And the more we find, it then multiplies. So look for the good and praise it, and feel that breath of heaven. All right, beloveds, I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, an amazing day, a wondrous day, a wonderful day, a stunning day, an enchanting day, a restful day, a productive day, a stupendous day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day, because you are enough just as you are. All right, beloveds. With it being Saturday, the only thing that I know that's going on for sure is Reverend David will be on Facebook Live around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow, and we will have an amazing service for you on Facebook Live. You can always catch us on all of the social medias. I'm the Running Rev Ryan on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and we are Creative Life Spiritual Center on Facebook and YouTube, and Creative Life Spark on Instagram and TikTok. Yes, we have a TikTok. So find us, like us, subscribe to us. Take care of yourself and know that you are loved. Always. So I will see you next time.